Weather Authority forecast with Ryan Martin.
Welcome back. Ryan with us now to talk weather, and especially the past 4 or 5 days, especially all week. It's been a very busy days weather-wise.
Very on, very off.
Yeah.
Thunderstorms 1 minute, clear skies the next, and unfortunately we're going to be seeing more chances of severe thunderstorms up in the northeast portion of the basin tonight. Let's pull up the health index and get this started. High chance of tree pollen still, moderate for weeds, grass, and flu, A and B viruses. This all courtesy of Dr. John D. Bray. Now the satellite radar right now, most of the severe storms in the Houston area moved into Louisiana and are heading into Mississippi. We have these storms developing to the north of us in the Panhandle right now. We're going to start to see more of that later on tonight, but right now we're seeing mostly clear skies, but that's all going to change within the next couple of hours. Severe storms coming down into the area tomorrow morning, especially during the morning hours around 8 a.m., 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. is when you can expect it to be the worst, and then we'll see some of that start to clear out later in the morning, and then we'll see mostly clear skies later on in the afternoon, and we're going to be seeing a pretty clear Thursday besides the very early morning rain and thunderstorms in the northeast portion of the basin, especially in Howard County. Today got above average in terms of temperatures, 83 degrees for the high, 56 for the low, both above average. Temperatures right now very comfortable, seeing high 60s throughout the basin, seeing some pretty strong winds as well, seeing 69 degrees, 12-mile-an-hour wind speeds, and then 73% for the humidity. So warm, windy, and humid all throughout the basin, and seeing those humid conditions, especially in the east. And it's only going to stay this way as we start to see more of the storms start to roll in. But out west, different story, very dry out there, 11% in the Guadalupe Pass and 12% in Presidio. They have a chance of seeing some small storms tomorrow, which could give them a spike in moisture. Temperatures right now across the basin, 67 in Carlsbad, 63 in Hobbs, so mainly 60s up to the north. Still seeing high 70s down by the border, and then seeing 75 in Pecos and 71 in Fort Stockton. El Paso, the hottest area in the state of Texas right now, even hotter down than the East Texas, 74 in Corpus Christi, Brownsville, and Houston, and seeing 68 in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Wind speeds getting pretty windy out to the west, up in El Paso, 17 miles an hour. This has actually dropped down a lot in the Guadalupe Mountains. They were at 12 about 30 minutes ago, and then seeing 13 in Carlsbad. We're seeing 12 in Odessa, Midland, and 17 in Fort Stockton, but this is the calm before the storm over in Big Spring. Calm conditions right now, but you're going to start to see that change later on tonight. By tomorrow morning, 4 a.m., seeing about 15 to 20 mile an hour wind speeds, and then they'll start to calm down as the storms start to roll out. But going into Thursday and going into Friday, going to start to see these wind speeds really start to pick up in the western portion of the basin, but going to see some calming out east. Highest wind gusts today, 43 miles an hour in the Guadalupe Mountains, and seeing 30 in Odessa, Midland. Those are the two windiest areas, and we're going to start to see, and we saw pretty heavy wind gust in Marfa and Alpine as well, 22 and 25 miles an hour. Temperatures for tonight, going to be pretty mild. High 40s in Lovington, Hobbs, and Seminole, but seeing 50s everywhere else. And then seeing high 70s and low 80s tomorrow, and going to be very humid in the northern basin as well. And then central basin tonight, low 50s. Tomorrow, going to see high 70s, low 80s. And then going into the Trans-Pecos, high 50s tonight, seeing 60s in Dryden. Then tomorrow, 86 in Dryden, 84 in Sanderson, and then going to be seeing 82 in Red Bluff as well. Going into the mountains, going to be seeing low 50s in the northern portion, then down by the border, 63 in Presidio. Possibility of seeing 95 in Presidio tomorrow, very hot over there. And then Brewster, going to be seeing 88 degrees for the high. Going into the 7-day forecast, we got one last day of thunderstorms. That's tomorrow morning. Going to see some clearing later on in the day. Then absolutely nothing but sunshine for Earth Day on Friday before we see, well, more rain on Saturday. So it's just typical West Texas. Raining 1 minute, no clouds in the air the next, then rain again.
I've been waiting to say this, but it's like that Katy Perry song, you know, you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you're no. That was good, right?
In and you're out.
There you go. See, it works. All right, Ryan, thanks for that. Let's take it over to Tyler, who is standing by with a feel-good story.
Dropping the Katy Perry reference. All right. Hey, meanwhile, a 7-year-old boy suffering from epilepsy has the Midland Fire Department rallying together to help one of its own.